Hello everyone, welcome to sqadia.com, and in our first section of the lecture topic, Endoscopic Surgery in Gynecology, we will talk about history and introduction. So in this section, we will talk about history and laparoscopic surgery. What are some advantages and disadvantages of laparoscopic surgery? What are the different instruments used, and what is the electrosurgical units used? So, history of the laparoscopic surgery. First, in 1805, Philip Bozzini, he started actually first the description of endoscopy. And then after that, Pantaleone of Ireland in 1869 first used cystoscope as hysteroscope. Cystoscope is used basically to see inside the cervix. So cystoscope was first used as a hysteroscope in 1869. Then Jacobius, he was from Sweden, and in 1910, he first introduced cystoscope in peritoneal cavity. So that again used with the term of laparoscope. So first in peritoneal cavity, it started in 1910. Then after that, Voorhees in 1938 first reported the spring-loaded needle for creating pneumothorax in patients with tuberculosis. So step by step, these things, developments they are advancing. So he first started use of the syringe for creating pneumothorax for inserting air. Pneumo is air in the chest for patients in the treating in the tuberculosis. At that time, tuberculosis was one of the major disease, and treatment for tuberculosis were slowly developing. Then in 1947, Raoul Palmer introduced the use of, again, gaseous distension of the peritoneal cavity. So he started putting the gas for distension of the peritoneal cavity to visualize the organs in the abdomen more clearly. Then Forestier and others, they started the use of cold light and fiber optics instruments. And then Steptoe in 1967 published the monograph Laparoscopy in Gynecology. Then Kurt Sem, 1970s, he started actually he used laparoscope for myomectomy. So again, it's advanced operative procedure. So in 1970, use of laparoscope for myomectomy. And then Reich in 1989, first laparoscopic hysterectomy, again a major milestone in the laparoscopic surgery. Hysterectomy is one of the major gynecological surgical procedures. So hysterectomy was performed in 1989. So this is the picture of laparoscopic surgery. If you see here, this is the gas-filled area, fallopian tube, uterus, and this is the laparoscope inserted inside, and then different procedures are performed. Then what are some advantages and disadvantages of laparoscope or use of the laparoscope or endoscopy? So advantages, some of one most important advantage of this is rapid post-operative recovery. Less time is required, less hospital stay is required, less post-operative pain. So first is rapid post-operative recovery. So advantages is rapid post-operative recovery, less post-operative pain, and reduced need of analgesia. Analgesia itself has a lot of complications, so anything that requires less anesthesia is always preferred by the surgeons. Shorter hospital stay and reduced cost. It doesn't cost as much as other surgical procedure because it requires less hospital stay. Quicker resumption of day-to-day activities, so quicker recovery with this is also possible. Less adhesion formation, minimal abdominal scars, and reduced blood loss. So minimal abdominal scar, it has a cosmetic value also, because with bigger scar, usually females are very anxious about that, especially in the Western society. So minimum abdominal scar is also very cosmetic value. So all these are the advantages, in which most important are quicker recovery, less cost, and then reduced pain, less hospital stay. Then what are some disadvantages? Disadvantages is longer hospital stay, and then iatrogenic complications are sometimes iatrogenic are the doctor-induced complications. So during the procedure, sometimes different complications occur. High expense is another disadvantage. Actually this requires special equipment and training of the doctors, and then again complications and sometimes which can be very fatal can occur. So the disadvantages mainly are complications, expenses on the treatment, and expenses on the training of the doctor, because they require special training and equipment. So all these are the disadvantages. So both advantages and disadvantages. Some instruments and electrosurgical units. Some instruments used here, we use, there are scissors, and then we have different clamps used. This is the electrosurgical unit. Electrosurgical is the use of electrical waves for the burning of the tissues or for the destruction of the tissues. So these are all the instruments used for clamping and for electrosurgical units for the cauterization of the tissue. These are also the instruments. This is the telescope. Telescope is inserted inside to visualize the organs. So with the laparoscope, this is the telescope. And then we have trocar and cannula. Trocar and cannula is first inserted, and then it's removed, and then we can perform different procedures through this cannula and trocar. And then we have, this is the Veress needle to take out the tissue. So this was all briefly about the history and what are the advantages and disadvantages of the laparoscopic surgery. Thank you for watching sqadia.com.